Now we're going to look at how much chemical it takes to change and to raise our chlorine, lower our chlorine, increase our total alkalinity, decrease our total alkalinity. All of these are in your handout. But now, for instance, this is for pH. Now let's say we have a 75,000 gallon pool. We want to raise our chlorine 5 parts per million. And sometimes that happens. On Friday morning you'll check and you see you have a chlorine level of 1 part per million. You want to increase it to 6 because you're going into the weekend. So you would increase that 5 parts per million. And we want to use calcium hypochlorite granules. Granules is a solid. So the formula in your handout, first thing you ask is how many gallons is my pool? Well, we know our pool, we just said, was 75,000 gallons. Per your handout, you divide by 10,000. So our first factor is 7.5. What is our chemical amount? If you look at that page in your handout, for calcium hypochlorite granules, it is 2.0 ounces. That's the chemical amount. What do we want to change in parts per million? We wanted to raise it from 1 to 6, so we wanted to increase 5 parts per million. We do the multiplication, and that's 75 ounces. To make that more user-friendly, we'll divide by 16 to convert it to pounds. So we'd want 4.6 or about 4.5 pounds of calcium hypochlorite granules to raise our chlorine level from 1 to 5. Is that acceptable? Yes, it is. On another example, if we had 60,000 gallons of water, we want to raise our chlorine from 3.5 to 5. So what's our change in parts per million? 1.5. And we want to use, again, calcium hypochlorite granules. How many gallons of water? 60,000. Divided by 10,000 is 6.0. Chemical amount, once again, for calcium hypochlorite granules is 2.0 ounces. Our change, we were going from 3.5 to 5. So 1.5 parts per million is 18 ounces. Since it's ounces, we're going to divide by 16 again, and about a pound, 1.1 pounds.